We on stage? We live? What's good, podcast fam? It's your boy Jason Craig, aka the friendly neighborhood dreadhead, and we back with another episode of the Brang Da Popcorn podcast. I know it's been a couple weeks, well, a few weeks really, but we back at it, and I would not be doing this without my co-host. Introduce yourself, co-host.
Hey, what up, y'all? It's Adam Sampson, aka the Swole Nerd, regular co-host here on the Brain to Popcorn podcast. And it's good to be back because, man, it has been a while. Like, I think the last thing we talked about was The Boys, and that show's like been over for a minute.
Yeah, it's been good. But like I said, we trying to get back at it. And then plus, y'all know we got to get back at it this football season because we bringing back that Brang the Pigskin as always. And that means we coming back with that, with the pick'em, coming with the conversations, and we coming with the part y'all love the most because y'all love to see us suffer, the punishments for pick'em.
Yeah, and of course, the return of all the cowboy hating.
You mean the cowboy truthing, but it's okay. That's neither here
Not
or there.
truth in my butt.
Hey,
Hating.
thank for September. Save for September. We'll have all the time in the world to talk about that team. But today, y'all, we have a superhero pack show. We are making up with our Deadpool and Wolverine review, and also a show that I just forgot had came out. Batman: The Cape Crusader. Adam didn't see it. I watched all of it, so I'll give y'all my thoughts, and then after that, we're gonna talk about some of silly, the silly stuff in this political race and in this world, and yeah, y'all, it's a lot.
Yep, definitely
But
a lot.
yes, but hey, hopefully y'all sit down, have a good time with us, because it's gonna be a good time. But yeah, so first thing off the docket, let's talk about Mister Pool, Mister Deadpool. Uh, for people that know, I was a huge fan of the first Deadpool movie. Second one was okay. People that do know, Ryan Reynolds, he was trying to get that shit going for years. Uh,
Yes.
then they say, all right, we'll give it to you, but we're gonna give it to you in X Men Origins, that piece of shit movie where they sewed his mouth shut and he wasn't Deadpool. He was just I don't know what he was. Gave him everybody else's power. Boy, don't watch
Right?
that. Don't watch the movie. That movie shit.
Yeah,
Um,
nah, it's terrible. I'm not gonna lie, I get the concept because they were trying to pool together powers, but yeah, that's not Deadpool though.
yeah, that's not Deadpool. That's more like Rogue. Um,
Right.
but but hey, so 2014 rolled around. He got what was it? 2014? It might have been 2014. Somewhere around
Uh,
that.
let me Google search that real quick.
It's either 20, maybe 2017.
Now I think 2017 is when Deadpool 2 came out.
Okay, so
Um,
it might have been
2016.
okay. 2016. We finally got Deadpool on the big screen. Not some bullshit Deadpool. We got comic Deadpool with all his raunchiness and nastiness, and it was a great time. So much of a great time they had to come back around and do it again. So now we are here. If you know all about that evil villain over there, the mouse, bought up 21st Century Fox.
Right.
Some people say like, "Oh man, why you do that?" And then people like me like, "Thank fucking God." Uh, so we fast forward. People want to, oh well, if we bring in the 21st Century Fox characters, I mean, we get the X-Men. We could probably get a good Fantastic Four. Don't touch Ghost Rider. Probably.
Why not touch Ghost Rider, man? Because that needs to be fixed, bro.
Okay, they can touch Ghost Rider, just not Johnny Blade. Ghost Rider. We need a. I'm sorry, uh, Johnny. Nicholas Cage ruined Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider for me. I don't want to see him on stage for a while now. But everybody wondering, is Marvel going to PG-13ify or Disneyfy Deadpool? That was the biggest question. But to quell everybody's concerns, they did not Disneyfy this at all. They toned him down
Nope.
just a bit, but it's still raunchy and violent, and yeah. So now we are here. The film has been out almost 2 weeks now, so this is going to be a spoiler review, and then, well, we're going to take a look at this trailer. Well, just a little tad bit of the trailer, and also YouTube. Don't don't you block us. I'm only
Right.
playing. I'm only playing 30 seconds of this trailer, and then we're going to get right to it.
Cool.
I know I turn everything into a joke, but I care. Or I want to use that for something important. I waited a long time for this team up. In my world, you're well regarded. You were an X-Man. Fuck that, you were the X-Man. The Wolverine. He's a hero in my world.
Yeah, well, he ain't shit in mine. Scott used to beg me to wear this suit.
All right, that's all we can show. Wolverine, you are shit. Uh, so let me just I'm gonna just start off by saying this: if you are looking for a comeback with a good old with the storytelling of Infinity Saga, Marvel, you're looking for good storytelling, great villains, this is not for you. But if you are looking for a just silly, ridiculous time with a bunch of jokes and cameos, and I'm not talking about like just like regular I'm talking about like the nerdy cameos. Boy,
And if you're a '90s kid,
yeah, yeah, 90s kid, 90s kid, comic book fan, just a Fox Films fan. Yo, go ahead and get your stock ready for all you Marvel nerds. They put a lot in here for you to satisfy you. Um,
yeah, bro, I ain't even gonna lie. I had nostalgia overload. That like it was freaking crazy, man.
yeah, yeah, man. Like I said, for me, I'm gonna just start off. For me, I thought the movie was it was very funny. It was real funny. Like some jokes, they ran a little bit too long, but overall, the movie was still really funny, especially the dynamic between Hugh Jackman's Wolverine and Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool. Because I ain't gonna lie, as I'm watching this movie, I'm like, there's a certain point, like, oh wow, no, he really is annoying. like, like y'all, this movie shows how annoying, how Deadpool can get on your nerves because we spend a whole 2 hours with this man and Hugh Jackman. Like I said, the dynamic works between these two because Hugh Jackman is the straight man, is the straight nonsensical man, and Deadpool is just the wisecracking annoying asshole, and they just blend well together. And like I was telling my girlfriend when we were watching this movie, yo, this really felt more like a Wolverine movie than a Deadpool movie for a good bit of the movie.
Yeah,
Um, Now, before you say something like, "Wait, I thought this was a Deadpool movie," blah blah. Yes, it's a Deadpool movie, but it's still. But if you look at it as a wolf, like it says, the title is Deadpool and Wolverine, but it focuses mainly on Hugh Jackman or a variant of Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, which I think it works really well. Like it kind of, even though it's weird because we kind of got closure to the Logan character back in Logan and all those years ago, we get closure to this Wolverine's story, even though we didn't get the whole long story. We got bits and pieces of it, but they kind of wrapped his story up in a bow, and I thought it done pretty well. Um, the premise of the movie, just to give y'all a quick synopsis, Deadpool's universe is dying because the TVA some assholes. Um, and fun, believe it or not, in order for Deadpool's universe to survive, it needs an anchor being. And who is that anchor being? Well, of course, Logan, which is kind of a joke in itself because if you really think about it, Wolverine was really holding up Fox for the longest. Wolverine and them X Men.
Right?
so it's kind of a little joke there, so Deadpool's going through his multiversal shenanigans and trying to find the Wolverine, and he found the Wolverine. Well, he got his ass beat by a lot of Wolverines, but not only did
Yes.
he get his ass beat by a whole lot of Wolverines, according to the TVA, he got the worst Wolverine that let all of his friends die. Um, Me personally, you know what I'm saying? I thought I'm normally I'm normally against cameos like, that just don't add nothing to the story. But seeing the different Wolverines and seeing the comic accurate short Wolverine, oh that was fun.
Yeah.
Um we got we got a Henry Cavill Wolverine. I ain't gonna lie, his was funny just because Deadpool legit says, "Oh, we'll treat you better than those fucks than those dumb fucks down the street."
Right.
But like, it was just really fun. We see Patches Wolverine, we see Old Man Logan Wolverine, we see Apocalypse Wolverine, Crucifix Wolverine, Wolverine when he fought Hulk. Uh, it's just a lot. Like I said, this is for the nerds. Like this is really for the nerds because it's just so much stuff up in there. And there's cameos we gonna get to that I'm pretty sure a lot of old school Marvel movies fans like got a kick out of. But like yeah, I really like the movie. Like the comedy works really well. Uh, especially like when there's literally a part of the movie where I it was a serious moment, but I was just like, damn, you ain't had to do him like that, Wolverine. Like when I've never heard somebody shut Deadpool up, but when Wolverine went in on Deadpool, I was like, hey, bro, you ain't had to go that far, man.
Hey, look, man, he was just telling them the truth. All right.
Yeah,
Like, he was spitting facts because that
yeah,
one thing he said about the X-Men, I'm not going to lie, that was a low blow.
yeah, man. If y'all wonder what he's saying, just verbatim, he said, "The Avengers won't take you, the X Men won't take you, and hell, that they take anybody." And I was just like, "Damn, yeah, damn."
Yeah, because I was like, oh, no, he's right. I was like, if you can't get an X-Men, you got to be some kind of messed up.
And then the fact that he said, you want to save the world, you couldn't even save a relationship with a goddamn stripper." I'm like, "Ooh,"
Wow.
I like, dang. I don't know how he come back with that one, but yeah, man, like even that, like I said, Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, they work so well together. Like I guess it also helps they've been friends for years, so I guess that also helps. But I really like their dynamic throughout this movie. Um, I like the cameos. I found very funny. Some of the fight scenes, they were some of them were a little choppy. Some of them were a little choppy, but I still enjoyed them. The opening credit scene is, if I got a good kick out of it. I got a good kick out of the opening credit scene. Also, shout out to TikToker Nick Pauly for playing dancing pool. Uh, that boy was that boy was killing it. Now I've said the things that I like about this movie. Okay, so when I told y'all don't come here looking for complex storytelling or great villains, I meant that. Even though I was having a lot of fun with this movie, the story is very weak and the villains' motivations, um, they they kind of choppy at best. Like there's literally a part of the movie. Oh, before I go on, the villain is Cassandra Nova, and for people that don't know who Cassandra Nova is, she is the sister of Professor Charles Xavier. Um, I was taken back. I was like, he seems too powerful to be the villain in this movie. And I think that's where the problem lies in the movie is I feel like she was not the villain that they should have put for the movie because if you look at her powers, like she's an omega level mutant. People that know what an omega level mutant is, that is the highest level you can be of the strongest mutant. She's a telepath like her brother. So
And she's telekinetic too. Like
yeah,
she's what you would call psychokinetic.
yeah. Just put it this way, she was able to rip somebody's skin off with just a snap of the fingers. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so um, to me, I don't know how you felt, Adam. I just thought that like the villain, even though I like the actress that played her because I feel like she was having a real fun time with her, but it was just I couldn't really be invested in the villain because for one, her motivations were just they were just very weak. Two, she wasn't really that smart, in my opinion. And then three, I just felt like the resolution to the end of the movie, I like that was just y'all had nothing else. Y'all didn't know how to write. Y'all didn't know how to beat her.
Right.
but but yeah, those are like my only two gripes of the movie overall. Adam, give your thoughts on it, man.
Oh man, for me, I'm not gonna lie. I was in, like I said, nostalgia overload. I had to basically vice grip my damn seat to keep from getting up and dancing with Deadpool because I didn't want to embarrass the hell out of my daughter or whatnot. I'm not gonna lie to I did like at one point do a little bit of the bye 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 dance because hey guys, I'm a '90s kid. We did that at every middle school dance. You literally just tried to learn that dance. It was a thing. And put it this way, guys, we learned that dance without DVR and YouTube. Okay? That's how freaking important that dance was for us. So, just so you know. And man, the cameos, not gonna lie, man, my favorite cameo, believe it or not, is not the one you think. It was when I saw Chris Evans or whatnot. I was up there like, yo, he about to say flame on, ain't he? Yep, he's about to say flame on. And then when he did it, I was like, oh fuck yeah! Like because, sorry man, I liked him more as Johnny Storm than as Captain America. Even though he's known more for being Captain America, I thought he nailed Johnny Storm pretty well. You
All
know,
right.
so that was really really cool. But yeah, like the cameos were out the wazoo, and some of the real life stuff that they poked fun at too was pretty freaking awesome. Like they poked fun at a lot of divorces that kind of probably went over a few people's head. You know, because Deadpool was out there like, oh well, what about him? And then she was like, oh, he's dead, and he's, oh, I'm sorry, it's fine. I'm like, oh damn, there's still some shade right there. And then we got to see a character who, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm actually open to them making a movie for him now because when I first heard that they wanted that guy to play Gambit, I'm like, nah, man, yeah, he's too damn corny for that. You know what I mean? And he's an actor that can't often maintain an accent, but somehow this time he did. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, you actually nailed it. Like very much nailed it. I can't. How did you do that? You know what I mean? And yeah, and I got to hear my favorite quote from a Marvel superhero. That was pretty cool too. Um, as far as Cassandra Nova goes, though, I'm with you. They kind of picked a villain that was just too damn powerful.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It was one of those things where it's like, hey guys, yo, outside of maybe Hyperion and Blue Marvel, nobody can really fuck with this person.
right.
You know, so it was just crazy to me. Well, okay, maybe Century. My bad, Century too. But it's like, yo, y'all literally picked someone. Gene Dark Phoenix can't even defeat this person. You know what I mean? Like, well, why would y'all pick that person? You know what I mean? So it was uh that was my only drawback, and yeah, it kind of was kind of cop outish how they wound up defeating her or whatnot. I'm like, yeah, that would have to be your only option at this point, because what else could you do? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But also, man, I'm not gonna lie, it was awesome seeing the whole, like Deadpool battle royale thing. That was freaking awesome. And it was
yeah,
cool that he got pretty much his entire family to be like Deadpool variants. That was also pretty cool.
yeah, man. Like I said, the movie is very fun. I do feel like they kind of missed. Like I get it's supposed to be a comedy, but they did set up that Deadpool he wanted to feel like he belonged, and it's like they 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 started going with that for a while for that arc, that character arc with him for a while, but then it's like halfway through the movie they just said, "All right, we're gonna get that shit out here. We got more jokes to do."
Right?
And then they kind of brought it back around at the very end, but like, I mean, you joked so much, and then you kind of right back where you already at to begin with. Uh, so, like I said, story wise, the movie's it's weak. It's weak, but to me, I really wasn't like I'm not disappointed because, like I told Adam, I was coming into this with not high expectations just because Marvel has fucked me so many times. I'm literally 1 foot out the door. If it wasn't for like X-Men '97, I would have been gone. I ain't gonna lie
Right?
to you. I would have been gone because Ant-Man. Ooh,
And also Secret
ooh,
Wars
and
was bad too, bro.
oh no, to my Secret Invasion
Secret
with
Invasion, whatever. Yeah, yeah, Secret Invasion. My bad, my bad. But yeah, that was bad too. I mean, Echo was all right. I'm not gonna lie, Echo was all right.
like I said, but like we haven't besides X-Men '93. I mean '93, '97, and like What If, and like a few other shows. They've been okay. They haven't been great. Besides
Right,
those two, they've been okay, and that's the thing. It's like Deadpool even makes a joke about it. We're just stuck in mediocrity right now.
right.
But speaking of cameos, I'm gonna just go ahead and get the big cameos out of the way. A lot of people were excited for seeing the Blade cameo. I like
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
that's cool. Like I said, like I said, I like Blade, but like ever since Blade Trinity, I'm just like what, I'm good. But
But
it was
man, come on though. He did say that iconic line, "Motherfucker still trying to ice skate uphill."
yeah, like I said, it was cool. Like I said, Electra, I hate that movie, so I was just like, okay, I guess. But my favorite cameo, everybody knows my favorite X-Men. Well, one of them is Gambit. Next to Scott Summers and Jean Grey and Nightcrawler, Gambit is one of my favorites. And seeing Shannon Tatum play Gambit, because he's been wanting to do this shit for years. People don't realize how far back this shit goes to Shannon Tatum wanting to play Gambit.
Oh yeah, I think it goes back all the way to like '04 or some shit, bro. It's been a minute.
And like I said, me being a huge Gambit fan, is a huge X Men fan. He really got Gambit down, and it was nice to see. People were complaining about his helmet. Me, I'm with a friend of the podcast, Marco Mazzola. I'm with him. Sometimes I just want to see how these goofy costumes look on screen. Like,
Okay. All right.
like, I'm sorry, y'all. I love Wolverine, but you cannot deny though that mask looks dumb as hell. But
True.
I want to see the mask and them stanky ass yellow suits on screen.
Right? Cause yeah, bro. It was exciting seeing the mask, but I'm gonna just be honest. I was like, wow, that shit looks bad. Now I get why they didn't ever put him in that shit. I'm like, wow, that looks bad, but it was cool to actually finally see it because you was up there like when you see him reach back, you're like, nah, he ain't about to pull out that. Oh shit, there we go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Like I said, this movie is a good time. Like I said, this I do feel like this is a movie to see with friends, family too. If if it ain't like your goody two shoes family members, because I don't think they're gonna enjoy this because there's a lot of somebody counted. They said fuck 121 times.
Oh, that shit. I say fuck that many times in a day. Whatever. Nah, I'm
But
kidding. I don't say. I don't say
come
it that much.
from a Marvel movie that I like, wow. Well, they said, shit, we gonna say like, we rated R. We gonna abuse that rated R rated boy. Every other line was fuck. Every other line was fuck. But you know, it's a fun time, fun to have with your friends. Uh I don't really have much more to add. But I'm just going to give my rating. For me, like I said, I had fun. I was very entertained with this movie. I was laughing throughout. Uh, but like I said, it does lack in the storytelling department and the villain department. Marvel still has a villain problem unless you're not What If or X-Men 97. So I guess that's just until we get what's to come. Maybe in Fantastic Four, we'll be back. We'll be back hitting with the villains. But as far as like villain was weak, story was kind of weak, but overall it's still a good time. I had a lot of fun. I'm gonna give this a low. I'm gonna give this a high buttery, low movie theater. I do think you should see this in theaters because it is fun to be had. It's a good, fun summer movie.
No, okay.
What about you, Adam?
Well, for me, I really enjoyed the movie as well, but you're right, it's not necessarily perfect or anything, and uh, for me, it may have relied on millennial nostalgia a little bit too much, because it was just one of those things where, like, I almost got fatigued saying "oh shit" in that movie because I noticed so much stuff, you know. And I'm not gonna lie, I did feel a little lonely sometimes because only the people in their like mid 30s to mid 40s got every single joke. Matter of fact, I even told some friends, if you're not a '90s kid, I almost feel sorry for you for watching this movie because there's no way in hell you could appreciate it the same way. It's just you can't, you know, because again, if your first impulse when you saw the intro wasn't to get up and dance, then you officially couldn't appreciate that movie like a '90s kid. It's just how I feel. Um, for me though, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a buttery. Uh, it- just not a buttery. A movie theater. My bad. Movie theater. I want to give it a gourmet just because of the nostalgia level or whatnot, but I'm not gonna do that to y'all. You know, I gotta be fair with it. So,
Okay.
but I give it a solid movie theater. Definitely go watch it in theaters. And if you wanna, and if you young as hell and you wanna see somebody older get up and dance randomly, and just start singing a bunch of random ass songs you don't know the words to, cause I guarantee you they'll start singing like a prayer too. But yeah, watch it with one of your millennial friends. Just saying.
Yeah. Also, boy, they I know that they said it to be a joke, boy, they gonna use this boy Hugh Jackman till he old as hell, boy.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like you're gonna be playing this role till you're 90. It's
Like,
like, yep, yep,
and
probably.
I really do feel like that because at first when like Marvel, I heard Marvel again like, oh, maybe they'll recast Wolverine and try to go younger because you know they're X Men, they're like teenagers and like like young adults. So, but it seems like Wolverine, yeah, like I love Hugh Jackman Wolverine, but like, bro, give this man a break.
Uh,
Oh,
you think he's getting tired of staying shredded?
bro, I think that's why he was happy that he ain't had to do that shit no more. Bro, you know
Right,
how that works, man. People don't realize these DC and Marvel actors, boy. I'm pretty sure like that. Well, they probably just look at a donut just in pain. Like, I want to eat you so bad, but I can't.
right. Yo,
So,
see a pack of Skittles, be up there like, fuck, man.
boy, over there start shaking like a damn crackhead.
Right, like scratching their neck and shit. Like, oh man, what the
well,
fuck?
look like goddamn Tyrone Biggums.
Right.
Man, but like I said, like I said, go watch it. It's also I thought they were going to really shit on Fox, but they really paid homage to Fox, and it did kind of touch me seeing the end credits where where the behind the scenes for a lot of the Fox movies to realize how long this shit has been going on for.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
Matter
man.
matter of fact, hell, even till this day, Marvel Studios credits Blade for saving them.
Oh yeah, no. Blade literally showed studios that they could do a superhero movie and people will watch it. Uh, because up to that point, we had what Doctor Strange back in the '70s.
Howard the Duck, that horrible David Hasselhoff Nick Fury, that
Ni-
shitty Captain America.
how about
I
that
mean, the shittiest of shittiest Captain Americas.
1991? I think Captain America, the live action Spider Man show, the Lou Ferrigno whole. But it was a lot of misses. I mean, it was a lot of misses for Fox. You had Ghost Rider. You had X Men
That
3.
other Eric Bana Hulk, that was terrible.
Yeah, Eric Bana. Yeah, the Eric Bana Hulk. Oh, you had all the Fantastic Four movies, dog shit.
Daredevil. Well, man, all right, man. I'm gonna just be for real. I I liked the Rise of Silver Surfer. I catch shit from people all the time for liking that movie, but I thought it was pretty damn good, and it was fairly comic book accurate.
Yeah, because Galactus is a poop cloud. Uh,
Oh my god, come on, bro! Don't do that.
they fucked up Galactus, and they better not fuck him this time. But yeah, man, that's that. That's what that. But staying on the superhero theme, you know, I just feel like this year has been catered to me. It's just been catered to me in my childhood. Earlier in the year, we got X-Men '97, bringing back nostalgia from when used to wake up like on Saturdays, get your cereal, watch you some X-Men. Got X-Men '97 with the continuation from the series. Now, for people that know me, I'm a huge Batman bitch. I love Batman. I love everything about Batman. Batman's one of my favorite DC comics, next to Static Shock. I could talk about those two all day. So everybody knows I loved Batman the Animated Series. So when I heard that Warner Brothers was taking their chokehold off of the Batman character and letting other studios do it, and they gave it to Amazon Prime, I'm like, oh, show gonna have that Bezos money, and it's on Prime. Everybody know Prime. My three favorite shows on there is Reacher, Invincible, and The Boys. And you can we add the Cape Crusader to this list? Uh,
Damn, is
I,
that good, bro?
like I'm not gonna tell you yet. I'm
Okay.
going. We're gonna watch the trailer for it, and then I'm gonna give my spoiler-free review because Adam had seen. I don't want to spoil the man. We're gonna watch a little bit of the trailer, and then we will be right back. I will be right back with my review.
Asking the question on everyone's mind these days, what do you think about the Batman?
I'm frightened. This whole city's gone to hell in a handbasket.
Well, he's breaking the law, ain't he? So they ought to catch that freak and lock him up.
I won't say it's gonna be easy, but catching criminals is what we do. So this one dresses up like Dracula, so what? We're gonna take him down. What do we know about this Batman?
He's been beating the tar out of muggers and dope peddlers out there the last few weeks.
He's mostly been seen at night driving that hot rod of his 100 miles an hour.
And now he's even attacking our brave police.
Nice car.
This man is not a hero, he's a criminal. And his time in Gotham is up.
Mischief afoot, sir?
3 explosions in 2 weeks. Peculiar. There's something more going on here.
He knows too much. He's an itch that needs to get scratched.
The kings don't run this court anymore. The jester does.
Bang! Look out! We could be looking at
An all-out gang war on the streets of Gotham.
This is a losing battle. 100 other monsters will show up to replace anyone you take down.
Probably. But now they'll all know I'm coming for them.
Man, let me tell you something, man. Okay, for people that miss the Batman, like they miss the old fashioned Batman, the noir detective Batman in a gritty Gotham. This is gonna be for you. What is interesting about this show is that they literally take it the character Batman way back to what how everybody knows him as from like this is set. I want to say has to be set in like an alternate reality 1940s, 1930s, 1940s. Um, for me, I think that that aesthetic work that has always worked for Batman. Just for I've always loved the noir aspect of Batman, the detective aspect of Batman, and this Batman he's been at it for some time. He's been at it for some time. Um, So it's nothing new. It's nothing new, but it still feels refreshing. If that makes sense. Let me explain. The reason why it feels refreshing is because for one, this is just a slight spoiler, just a slight spoiler for anybody. Joker's not in here. I know people say they're tired of the Joker. He ain't in here. He is nowhere like he's not in here. So they're shining the light on other characters, which I'm happy for. Um, Two, they change a lot of things. Some people gonna be mad. They change a lot of genders and I'm gonna say genders and ethnicities with a lot of these characters. Uh, for some people that might bother them, but for me it didn't. Like I'm gonna just say a few. I'm gonna just say one that people I already know people are probably gonna have a problem with. Adam, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm here, bro.
All right. One thing. I'm gonna just say one thing that one gender swap that they did. They turned Penguin into a woman.
Why?
Um, at first I like that don't make no sense, but then when I spent time with the character, I said, you know what? I actually don't mind it because because like the thing about it is, now I think about it, oh, it's the 1940s, and like yeah, she could do a lot, like she could do a lot and persuade a lot of people just because she's a woman in the 1940s. Uh, one reason why this does feel refreshing, yes, like in the old Batman show, like violence, like there was violence in the show, but in this one, there's not really that much blood, but this thing gets brutal sometimes. I I'm just watching, thinking that this is gonna be like it's just gonna be like a little bring back to my Cartoon Network days watching it, but then I see some of these deaths like oh that is painful and brutal.
Damn.
That uh yeah, y'all. This is like I said. Of course, older kids can watch it, but hey, but don't let your but don't let your little ones watch this because I ain't gonna lie, you some of this shit might traumatize them.
Damn, it's that bad, bro.
It's not bad for people like us, but as a kid, when you see when you see a contorted face of somebody dead and the melting faces, yeah, it's gonna freak a lot of kids out. Um, One thing I do like is like I said they're using other villains because we can't we I don't know how many times we got in the Joker. I don't know how many times we got in the Joker, Bane. Um, who else have we gotten a lot? Mister Freeze.
Yeah.
Uh,
We got a lot of Riddler,
yeah, got a lot of Riddler. So I'm glad this first season.
Two Face. Lot.
Yeah, Two Face. I'm glad the first season they kind of gave us not obscure villains. Well, yeah, obscure villains. Like for anybody that doesn't read the comics, they put Automatopoeia in there.
What?
Yeah,
Okay. All
he
right.
was in the he was in the trailer.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, Automatopoeia is like I said. I'm just gonna say Automatopoeia. There's also callbacks to the anime series with some of these villains.
Hey,
It
wait,
really.
wait, wait, wait. Is my boy Clayface in there?
I'm not gonna say nothing. Like I said, y'all gotta watch it yourself. I don't want to
Yeah.
spoil. I don't spoil nothing. But it's really a throwback because it goes by the format of well, besides a few like two maybe two episodes, it goes by the format of it's like kind of freeform storytelling where it's not all connected. Well, I mean it's all connected because it's happening in Gotham, but it's more like the monster of the week type deal. You get what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
kind of like
I got you.
it's kind of like how the animated series was. There's not really an overarching story. It's just Batman has a villain that he has to stop that night before shit goes bad.
Got you.
Um, and yeah, man, I was really like, I love the look of the show. Like they called the old school. If y'all saw, it's from the minds of Bruce Timm, and they had Matt Reeves and J.J. Abrams executive producing this. So I already had faith because Matt Reeves had gave me one before anybody crucifies me one of my favorite Batman movies of all time. In the Batman. I'm not saying that the Dark Knight is a bad Batman movie, but it's a great movie. But the Batman is a damn near perfect Batman, in my opinion.
Yo, you know what, man? I agree with you on that because a lot of people get that movie crap, but I'm like, bro, I thought it was pretty damn good, man. Like I thought all the actors knew their assignments, and it encapsulated who Batman was to me. Like I even tell folks that's the first time I ever seen a live action Batman and was afraid of him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like like I have faith that with Matt Reeves executive producing this and Bruce Timm, Bruce Timm. people that know animated Batman series. So I had faith, but it to me this exceeded my expectations because the animated content from DC or from Warner Brothers has not really been that strong. It's been okay. It ain't nothing really been terrible. It's just been okay. It's like Marvel's mediocre with the live action. DC's mediocre with everything. Um, but yo, this was a very fun time. It's a quick watch, 10 episodes, 20 minute, 20 to 30 minute episodes. You can finish this in a day if you have time. Um, But I do recommend if you're an animated series fan or if you're a Batman fan, I would definitely give this a try if you got that Amazon Prime. I know y'all do. I know y'all be having that Prime packaging. Y'all can't lie to me. Um, but yeah, man, I really can't add much more to it other than I'm excited to see what they do with season two because I'm pretty like the critics are loving this right now. So and the critics and the audience loving this. So I'm pretty sure this is getting season two. I'm
Yeah.
excited to see what they're going to do because, like I said, I really enjoyed each episode of it. But my main one problem I will have, uh, be prepared to have a different dynamic between Bruce and Alfred. Uh,
Okay. Not quite sure what that means, but okay.
uh, let's put it this way. One reason I do think that this reason why I feel like this show is nuanced is because we all know that Batman's crazy. We all know that. We all know that Bruce Wayne is crazy. But this show just outright tells you this motherfucker is crazy.
All right.
There legit is a part, like I said, this is a minor spoiler, but it is so funny. There is a part where it goes back to Bruce as a kid. This is right after his parents are murdered, and he can't sleep. It's a stormy night. Bruce goes into Alfred's room. And he legit says, "Alfred, they're going to pay. I'm going to make them all pay, and you're going to help me." And just leaves. And just leaves the room. Alfred looking like the fuck, like
Like, damn, may have taught him some of the wrong shit.
no. This is before he even teaches him anything. Like this is just him. Like what? I'm broken. I'm gonna make everybody pay. You're gonna help me whether you like it or not. You my butler, bitch. And that's the thing. Like I said, it's it's nuanced because Batman he doesn't treat Alfred like the Alfred we know him as. He treats him like a butler. He doesn't even call him Alfred. He straight up calls this man Pennyworth. You know, you you know the
Damn.
respect when they call the help by their last name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Batman. I ain't gonna lie, man. I love Batman, but Batman's an asshole in this one. Well, more of an asshole in this one. Like especially to my boy Alfred, man. Um, but yeah, man, I do recommend. Please check this out. It's
You
on
know,
Amazon.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of find that strange for one reason, because a lot of folks don't know this about Batman. A lot of people don't realize Alfred is the one that taught
He
him.
got hold. We got hold. Cause the fuck the man, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like they set this brother up to fail. Because why? Because they had this man debut in an Ant-Man movie.
Uh, I mean, well, technically he debuted in Loki.
Well, oh no, I'm talking about theatrical debut. Like it was it
Right.
was it was Ant-Man. Um so that mouse looked at Jonathan Major like, oh no, we gotta get your black ass up out of here. You got too much attention on you right now. So there's a certain someone that I've been clamoring for that is gonna be the big bad in the next Avengers movie. Certain someone that I've been name dropping every every time, every time we talk about Marvel. Victor Von Doom. Now, you would think
Okay.
you would think, Jason, you should be excited that you're getting Victor Von Doom. And like, yeah, I'm getting Victor Von Doom, but I was very confused when it got revealed of who Victor Von Doom was. And who is Victor Von Doom? Mr. Robert Downey Jr., aka Tony Stark. We're playing Victor.
Right.
Um, I don't know how I feel. I get why they did it, but I don't understand why they did. But then I do get why they did it. Um, y'all, let me check. This just proves how discombobulated the MCU is. They have
Right.
they have lost faith in their future plans that they decided we got to bring back our moneymaker some way somehow. And not only we gonna bring him back, but we gonna pay him $80 million, and we going to bring back the directors per his request, so that we can get him to come back. And if y'all have been reading the blurred shit, like the blurbs and whatnot, the news articles, the Russo brothers are gonna come back to direct the next two Avengers movies, which is now called "Fuck That Kang Dynasty." That shit don't exist. They Men in Black mind wiped us. Avengers Doomsday. Great title.
I think Secret War is the other one, right?
Yes, that's staying the same because it don't got Kang's name in it. Uh, uh,
Wow.
so yeah, again, Doomsday. Now, I like that they're bringing Victor Von Doom in there. Y'all have heard me for about a year now talking about we need to bring Victor Von Doom up in this bitch. Victor Von Doom is the perfect next big bad. Kang was cool. Don't get me wrong. I love Jonathan Major's portrayal of Kang. I like it, but you would catch me lying if I said I did not want to see Victor Von Doom as the big bad against the Avengers, which I'm getting it. But I'm gonna tell you why I'm kind of nervous. One, this move feels like desperation because if you've been paying attention to people, a lot of people have been saying Killian Murphy should be playing him, or you can get an actor who can pull off the role. That's not very well known, but you can build them up with these movies. Uh, Two, get a Romani actor. Uh, that's another thing people are upset about, that they didn't get a Romani actor. Um, Three, how the hell are you going to explain that this is not Tony Stark but Victor Von Doom? Now, what I've been hearing, I don't know if this is fact, but what I've been hearing is that the way that this works, the way that this is all going to work, like I said, this is speculation. I don't know if this is true or not, but they said that the Starks died when Tony was basically very young, like a baby. Don't say a baby. And the Von Doom family adopted him, so he technically grew up as Victor Von Doom, but technically he's still biologically Tony Stark. Um, at this point, I feel like that's the only way that you can do it. I don't think they're going to go the route of how they did in the comics, where Victor Von Doom took over Tony Sparks, Tony Stark's mind, took over his mind, and that was that. I don't think they're gonna go that route or the evil Iron Man route, because I feel like that'll just be a cop out. Because I feel like that even though Iron Man wasn't my favorite character, I do feel like they had a great conclusion to his character. So I don't think we should bring him back to life. But I also don't know why you brought him back as Victor Von Doom. He probably gonna kill the role. It's Robert Downey Jr. Oscar winning actor, great actor. But why? Adam, how you feel about this?
Personally, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not the biggest fan of it, just because he's way too well known as Tony Stark. Also, they got rid of Jonathan Majors because of legal controversy. Robert Downey Jr. back in the '90s, like a lot of folks ain't old enough to remember it, but come on, bro. He used to have he's had a litany of freaking legal problems. So to me, that's just kind of hypocritical too, which is why I have an issue with it. Now, is Robert Downey Jr. a good actor and all? Yes, he is. So would he kill the role? Yeah, but it's just one of those things where it's like, hey guys, bro, y'all can't just Thanos snap this man back into the MCU. That's not how that works. You know, it's whatever, yo. But if they doing that, then they need to bring back Chris Evans as Johnny Storm, cause I'd much rather see that than freaking Robert Downey Jr. as Victor Von Doom. But that's just me though.
Like I said, I, I just don't know how I can. So at the panel, Rob Downey Jr. He came out. There was a whole bunch of Doom bots on stage. Then he came out and revealed himself as Victor Von Doom, and he said something interesting to me. New mask, same task. So I'm kind of interested to see, because if that's the case, like, so what is he? Are, are they going with the comic book version where he's trying to save his universe by destroying other universes? Like, are they going to go around killing anchor beings? Um, like I said, I'm interested. I'm gonna just say this, man. Poor Peter, poor Peter, man.
Yeah.
He, like, this man. Not only did he get forgotten by everybody, nobody knows who Peter Parker is. Avengers don't know who he is. He broke now. Um,
I
he
mean, he
he.
was already broke, but
Well, he's more broke. Uh,
he's broke. I'm kidding.
yeah. He's more broke. I had to see his mentor die in front of him, and
Well,
not
hey,
or
yo, at least Doctor Strange still knows who he is.
does he? They haven't. We don't know. We won't know till the next movie. Um, Then also, but not only did he have to, not only did he have Tony die in front of him, but now he's gonna look at this Victor Von Doom, who looks like Tony Stark, trying to kill his friends and his family. Boy, yeah. I am, like I said, I am actually curious on that end to see how that dynamic is going to play out with the remaining Avengers that are alive. That's going to be interesting. But other than that, like I said, I'm gonna give it a shot. The first time we're going to see him is, I'm pretty sure it's at the end of the Fantastic Four. I'm pretty sure she's going to be a post credit scene, because they
Yeah.
already they already said that Galactus is the main bad for the Fantastic Four. You better do him right. Um.
Yes. God damn it.
Uh. So
Cause
yeah,
I'm
man.
tired of Galactus getting hoed, but I don't know, man. They did fuck up the Celestials and the Eternals, so I don't know, man. I'm not optimistic because like I don't think Galactus isn't a Celestial, but he's Celestial like.
I just have faith, because I think John Watts is doing these movies, and John Watts, he directed the Spider-Man movies, the MCU Spider-Man movies. So I have faith. I have faith in that. Been waiting years for them to get this shit done right, because Fantastic Four, they were one of my favorite superhero teams as a kid, till Fox fucked that up for me. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, man, we gonna see.
Yeah. Well, hey, man, they may shock us, bro.
I hope so, because Marvel, you still got some making up to do. And I can't give you a key back to the house yet, Marvel. You still gotta live at the Motel 6. Um,
Hey,
but yeah,
well, this the thing. though, do you think Victor Von Doom may be in the movie, but he just won't be Doomsday yet?
I think either they'll show Victor Von. I think they will show Doom because I don't think they want to shortchange fans. I think they want to get fans excited. I think we will see Victor Von Doom as Doctor Doom, like him in his Doctor Doom suit. I think we will see that
Yeah,
because I
yeah,
don't,
but like I think that'll be in the post credits, but I think he'll be like, just Victor Von Doom and kind of doing the rich playboy thing in the movie.
yeah, I don't know. I think that he might show him starting off like that, playing a facade in front of people. Then when he gets to his lonesome, then we see him as Doctor Doom. Cause like I said, they got to set up Avengers Doomsday because that shit comes out what was it 2027 or 2026? I think it was 2026. I think.
I think it was 2026. Yeah.
Yeah. So they'll have to have him start setting things up in Fantastic Four since that comes out next year, and then uh, Avengers Doomsday comes out the year after.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Uh, but we gotta get up out of here. But one thing I do want to talk about this. Uh, well, look, this this election.
Wait, hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
We done had these two old motherfuckers talking. Old motherfuckers, and Joe Biden and Donald Trump talking about their golf game, not addressing any issues that the moderators asked. To
Not
Joe,
at all.
to Joe dropping out. To
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, my bad.
To Joe dropping out. To Kamala stepping in. Uh, and I thought it was a surefire win for Trump. Until I don't know if you saw this, Adam, but did you see when Trump went to the Black Journalist Committee interview?
Oh yeah, it was a damn train wreck, bro.
Yeah, y'all.
It's just weird though that there's this whole thing about Kamala Harris never claiming to be black, and I'm like, guys, like I've known her since like the '90s, even when she was around Montel Williams and shit. She claimed to be black. The woman went to Howard University. That alone ought to just be like, okay, she clearly has claims to being black. Like I don't get that dumb shit
Well,
that people are trying to make up.
this is not even the claim to be black. It's just the fact that Trump tried that shit, and they were like, nah, nah.
Right. And then he was talking about bringing back. Oh, then he was talking about bring back black jobs and shit. I'm up there like,
you
I'm
know,
like, bro,
you
what
know.
the fuck is a black job, bro?
I said the whole time. Well, the whole time I heard him talk like, the fuck is a black job? Like, I was like, I like you kind of dig yourself in the hole, and not only that, like they're trying to say that Trump also has said that she's coming off as a diversity hire, which he is against. So then I was just like, you kind of already outed yourself saying you don't want diversity by saying that she's a diversity hire. You're not with that, but people were making fun of Joe Biden for all these years. Now this man Trump sounded like the old man in this election. Like this man was so baffled, did not know what to say. Uh, like the journalists, they were like, y'all. It got so bad to where Trump's committee had told them that they had to cut it short.
Right, yeah, because he was supposed to be there for like an hour and a half, and he wound up only doing 35 minutes. Yeah, because he was the and here's the thing though that I told a lot of folks. The only reason why people didn't pay attention to Trump's gaffes when Biden was around is because Trump spoke loudly and confidently, so he didn't seem like he was a cognitive mess in comparison to Joe Biden, who, actually said more stuff that made sense, but because of how he was saying it and how he was talking, he sounded like more of an idiot. But now that that's gone, it's like, okay, now people are finally seeing what what Trump actually sounds like and talk like. Because I used to ask people that all the time, like, how do y'all listen to this man's speeches and not think he sounds like an idiot constantly? Like, this dude is always screwing up names. He's always talking off topic. He never answers questions. I even asked one guy, I'm like, okay, what policies do you like by him? And he's up there like, well, I'm like, oh, okay then. See, you literally don't even know why you like the guy,
The
you know?
ones that enforce hate.
Right. So it was one of those things now, and at the National Black Journalism thing, it just got put on really, really heavy display that this man does not know at all what he's talking about.
And then not also that. Trump is the type of he does not like to be like. See, it's funny because Trump is like that bully in school. He likes to make fun of everybody, but once you make fun of him, it's just like off limits, or you make him look bad. It's just now now it's personal, and like that's the thing, man. I've been saying this. Like, I was not the hugest Biden fan. I just like, look, I'd rather Biden than Trump. That lesser of two evils. That's. I'm gonna be straight up with you. But I've always said this about Trump. Trump is just, he's just that bull. He's just that bully that just wants power, so he can continue to bully. And people talking about he's a successful businessman. Like, bro, this man had a lot of help. Let's
Right.
not let's not make it seem like he picked it up with his bootstraps and got it going. Like, nah, this man had a lot of help. So I hate when people say that because it's like you can't run America like a business. You just can't. You can't run a country like a business. A lot of people try that and you see how that goes for them because
Exactly.
there's a lot of things that go into running a country that doesn't just involve money. Money is a big part, yes, but you gotta have good foreign relations, which Trump wants to disband from NATO. If you don't know what that would do, just look up what NATO is and you'll understand why that's a big deal.
Right.
He wants to get buddy buddy with a lot of these communist governments. Again, that's a problem. He wants to take money out of your pockets and put it into the richest pockets, which again, look it up. That's bad for you. Honestly, people, just I know it's boring. I'm just saying this to my fans, to me and Adams fans, to the podcast fam. We love y'all. Listen to us. Just turn the news on every so often, especially during election season, just to know what the state of your country is in.
Right. And also, guys out there, please, for the love of God, just look up things. Don't just take things at face value that people tell you. Look stuff up, because some of the stuff that I just see sometimes, it's like, bro, y'all know it was impossible for that to happen, right? You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy to me.
Yeah.
And oh, and bro, and Trump may have just lost Georgia because he went around talking crap about Brian Kemp, and Brian Kemp tries his damnedest to get people in Georgia to like Trump, but he don't get this about like Georgia. Georgia is a red state. They are pro Republican, but they do not like Trump.
Wait, I thought that. Wait. Didn't they swing blue the last election?
Yeah, they did. Like because of the fact that all the candidates because a good chunk of the candidates were just straight up MAGA, they kept on losing, and that's even what a lot of commentators keep on telling folks in the Republican Party is, guys, y'all don't get it. People don't like MAGA, despite what y'all want to believe. The guy, even with Trump, I'm like, guys, he's never won the popular vote. Why do y'all think people like this guy? or even when they're out there like, oh well, you telling me you think Biden got 81 million votes because he's popular? I'm like, no, but do I think that many people hate Trump? Yes. Like that. What? Why don't y'all get that? Like, even if because Elon Musk even said this about Trump, like, nah, he's not coming back because most of the people that follow Trump did it to make fun of him.
Yeah, and then just they wanted to be on the winning side at the time, which was like, at one point that was winning side. But then when we saw a lot of these backers, like a lot of these Republicans are backing them, they kind of started when that trial was circulating, they kind of started backing up a little bit because he wasn't to their benefit no more.
Right.
Yeah, man, but uh, I'm just saying, man, look, just pay attention. Vote in November, please. That's all I can say. That's all I got for that. I just wanted to bring that out there because we want to inform people what's going on. Apparently, I forgot. I'm probably talk about this next time, but like apparently, I forgot Judge Joe Brown or was it Judge Mathis? One of those judges had said something. They went off on Kamala Harris. What that is?
Oh yeah,
I,
that was Judge Joe Brown. Like I saw some of the crap that he was saying, and what was funny is I fact checked it. Every positive thing he tried to say about Trump was a lie. Like it kills me because I tell folks this all the time. Like, bro, when you hear stuff from, especially when it's coming from like Trump or MAGA, just Google it real quick because 90% of the time they're lying.
yeah. Oh, and also, hey man, look. I'm just glad that we don't got Herschel Walker no more. That's all I care about.
Shit, man, cause he almost won too. That was the crazy part. He almost won.
Her- Herschel Walker, that boy is walking CTE, boy.
Yeah.
Hey, but y'all, but man, it's been fun. Adam, thanks again for doing the show tonight. This has been a great time. We will definitely come back. We're gonna try to come back this weekend because Borderlands come out this weekend. I forgot about that, honestly.
Yep.
But yeah, man, yeah, it's been fun. Hey, but you know where to find us. Uh, all social media platforms, X, Facebook. Every time I say X, I be thinking of porn website.
Right.
X, X, Facebook, Instagram. Uh, you can buy your merch at Brang Da Pop on TeePublic at brangthepopcorn.com. Uh, please follow our Spotify. I'm going to upload this one right after we get off. So
Yeah.
get that going. Um,
Oh yeah, this is my curious question. All right, because seems to be a running theme in post-apocalyptic video game movies. Do you think Kevin Hart is going to be like in some sort of interracial relationship?
I don't think so. If you've seen the trailer, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well, because the reason why I'm asking is because I mean, Twisted Metal, we got one. Fallout, we got one. It just seems to be the theme. You know?
I don't think so. But we're gonna see.
All right.
Catch us this weekend. Borderlands review coming soon. Hey Adam, but where can people find you at and what you got going on?
Right now, you can always find me on Facebook under Adam Sampson. I'll be the guy in the All Might suit.
He's got the All Might suit, and we have been Brang Popcorn Podcast Movie Review Show. Hopefully y'all had a great time. Please comment your favorite takes of ours or your own takes. And you know what? We can just have discussions about it. Join the Facebook group. By the way, I'm mad that we can't stream to Facebook no more. That sucks. But
Yeah,
hey,
it does.
we gonna find a workaround. We're gonna find a workaround. But until
Definitely.
just remember when you come to these reviews, just remember one thing: always bring the popcorn. All right, y'all. We out. Peace.
Peace.
Raider.